Hello, Melanin Monarchy citizens. This is your Monarch here at another live entertainment event. You guys, this is a first for me. I am here in San Juan Capistrano in front of the Coach House. So again, this is the first. I've never been to the Coach House before. I've never actually experienced this venue. This venue has been open for about 45 years, since 1980, started by a Mr. Gary Foldner. And apparently it's a little known secret here in Southern California. But I'm here tonight, you guys, to see Mr. John Splithoff. Now, if you guys follow me, you guys know that earlier this year I went to a little concert with David Foster and Chris Bodie. Well, they had a couple of special guests, and one of those special guests was Mr. John Splithoff. Now, he's from Chicago. He's originally from Chicago. Now he lives down here in California, in the Los Angeles area. And you guys, he was amazing when I saw him. The first time I saw him, I was like, whoa, we doing this again? We doing voices like this again? Okay, so he's does a little blue-eyed soul, I should say. But we're gonna go ahead and see how he does by himself, alone. I think he does have an opener, but we're gonna see how he does here at the Coach House, you guys, in San Juan Capistrano here. And I will see you after this live entertainment event. Toodle pip. one of those nights that reminded me why I absolutely love live music, why I absolutely love going to these live music events and reviewing these things. You guys, it was too cold outside, so I had to do this in my car after the John Splithoff, his show at the Coach House in San Juan Capistrano here in California. Before I get off into Mr. John from Chicago, right outside Chicago, let's talk about his opener. So his opener was a very sweet, amazing singer by the name of Evan McIntosh. And let me tell you, this girl is amazing. She just has so much vulnerability with her voice and with her, all the songs, I believe all the songs that she performed she wrote herself. So she came out with her acoustic guitar, young, 21-year-old, which means she's still basically a child. And the person that was with her, another guitarist, an electric guitarist, and they just sat and they just went through these songs. And these songs were just ballads and they were beautiful. She kind of reminded me of a younger Ricky Lee Jones with just her vulnerability and just her sweetness. To recognize her and recognize just the performance that she did. And she's traveling with John Splithoff right now as he's completing his last 3 shows. I believe he has 3 more shows. Now let's get into Mr. John. So as I said, this is one of these kinds of shows where it reminds me why I like live events so much. So you guys, if you haven't heard of John, like I said before, that I went to a David Foster and Chris Bodie show and he was one of their special guests. And he only did maybe 15, 20 minutes on stage with them. And he was just absolutely mind-boggling. I was like, what am I watching? What am I experiencing here? So when I heard that he was going to be in the area and that he had his own tour going on, I felt, well, let me just see if this was an anomaly or is he for real. And so what I can say about John Splithoff is that you can tell that he absolutely loves music, And he has spent his time as a youngster, however long he's been doing music, to really, really focus on the fact that he loves music from the inside here. So he's not only a singer, he's a guitarist, he's a pianist, he's just a musician. And I have to say that he is the type of artist that America needs right now, because we have gotten off the beaten path. We've gotten off the track. I don't know what kind of music we're producing right now, but it's not from our roots. And John Splithoff understands that there are things that are rooted in American music and that needs to be recognized, and we need to remind ourselves every now and then. That doesn't mean that everybody has to do the same thing. We have all types of genres, and I get all types of genres, but even the different types of genres have gotten off the beaten path. Country, we ain't gonna even talk about rap. I don't know what that is anymore, but especially R&B, people just don't know how to sing. I've said it before and I'm gonna say it again. You guys think that you're listening to singers. No, you're not. They're not singing. Their engineers are manufacturing their voices. So here you have a live events will tell you if a person is for real or not. For the most part, they'll tell you. And so you have John Splithoff, he can sing off mic. How many people have you heard lately, or went to go see, where they can sing off mic, where they're on the stage and they're not near the mic? They can still sing. So I am like, he understands that voices are needed. And I just think, I don't even know if he's doing it because we're not doing it anymore. I just think these are his roots. And so he's decided to go with the American roots, where there were great singers, where people used to can sing. So not only can he sing, he's also a guitarist and musician. He's amazing at guitar. Here's another example. They sing 2 different types of genres. Chris Stapleton Chris Stapleton can sing. He can play. He can write. He can sing. He understands. He can sing. Again, this is what American music needs right now. Now, for your Monarch, when we're talking about the CAST system, the CAST, connectivity, aesthetics, sound, and temperature, John Splithoff is fairly new. So even though there are people who are now catching on to him and following him, he didn't have a very huge, a lot of his fans weren't where I was tonight, but there were a lot of people that are now going to be following him. His connectivity, he had the crowd singing a lot. He didn't come off stage, but he did meet fans and meet audience members after the show. So connectivity high. Aesthetics, he kept it very simple with his band. And his band was really wonderful. And just his sound, like I said before, his voice, his sound is absolutely amazing. So if you guys haven't checked out John Splithoff, go on your Spotify, go on your Apple Play, go wherever you can and check out his music and just kind of close your eyes and just listen to his voice and listen to his music. Shout out to the Coach House for hosting John Splithoff tonight. And also a huge thank you to one of his managers, Danny. She was amazing. She, took my email and I met her afterwards and she was doing what manager things do and she was all over the place, but great thank you to her. And if you are in Southern California, you can get down to the Belly Up tonight. By the time this video comes out tonight, November 20th, this is when this video is going to come out. If you can get to the Belly Up in Solana Beach in San Diego, definitely go see him. And I'm pretty sure he's going to be on tour coming 2026. And don't miss out on John Splithoff. All right, you guys, that was tonight. That was the John Splithoff and Evan McIntosh. Evan McIntosh, who opened up for him. I will see you guys at the next live entertainment event. Do the bit.